Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hey there, gamers. Welcome back. It's Coobs. Chapter 29? Question mark? Gosh, I should start writing these down. I'm pretty sure we did chapter 28 last time. There was a chapter before this one. There'll probably be a chapter after this one. So I'm going to hope that it's 29, but if I'm wrong, I apologize for that. It is a Monday morning. It's a little rainy outside, but you know what? Still took our dog for a walk, because dogs like and appreciate routines. So went for a walk in the rain with the doggo, and anytime that I need to towel off my dog after being outside in the rain, she thinks it's like a game that we're playing, and like she's got to try to get away from me. So that's always a lot of fun. But here we are, Krat Central Station. I appreciate you for being here, gamer. You are making this whole journey that much more exciting for me. What do we got over here? Oh! Don't kill me.
I'm a human.
Oh!
Just a soldier.
Oh! You know, we, oh gosh, man. I don't like being this close to this guy, but our friend...
Are you restored?
Yep, I knew it.
Name's Atkinson. Krat militia. The suburbs are sealed off. There's no escape. Communications cut off too. Someone
Gosh.
plan this all out.
This dude's not doing well.
Above my pay grade. If you meet someone named Belle in the city,
Yeah, we did.
tell her
She asked us to find you.
Atkinson died. A soldier.
Yeah. But do you want us to... Oh man. He's gonna attack us or something? Should we... I don't know what to do here, gamers. I don't want him to attack us, obviously. But should we just kind of help ease his pain? Decisions. You know, sometimes we gotta make the tough calls. May you rest in peace, Atkinson. Sorry if any of you gamers maybe don't agree with that decision. I think it's what I would want somebody to do for me. My dearest Belle, we shouldn't read this, but we're going to. I remember the day I met you through your father's friend, Sir Loft. That day, the steam of Krat Central Station was thick on the platform, and a flock of birds was flying overhead, above the glass ceiling. There I was waiting for you. When I saw a lady take one step down those stairs, I knew it was you. Your effervescent laughter left an impression on me. The reason I'm writing this letter... Yes, I'm at the train station, and it reminds me of you from that time. We were colleagues at first, and then lovers, but I still can't let you go. The way you smiled and looked forward to the exhibition and festivals, those beautiful nights with the fireworks, I just can't let it go. So, if we are to survive and make it out of here, I plan to visit you with this letter. Please stay safe and wait for me until then. Sincerely, Atkinson. Maybe there's something that we could have done to help him. But I don't know that you can come back from that sort of condition. And sometimes we gotta make tough calls. Sometimes things aren't as black and white or as easy as maybe we had hoped. But I hope that that was the right thing to do. I know there was a collapse, but why did they have to cut off communication, did it say? Cut off communication. Please let us out. So we had just recently picked up an item in the last chapter that that increases our damage against humans, it says. And so, whoa, nice. And so I'm really kind of, what the, oh, there was one behind me. I was like, what is happening? These guys are no joke. I'm gonna die. Can you guys stop? I'm trying to talk to myself, I guess. I'm trying to talk to myself and my people watching this video. Can you stop? Goodness. Stop being weird. Stop being weird, you guys. There's no reason for you to still being weird like that. Knock it off. Creepy goobers. So last chapter we picked up an item after killing that big scorpion monster thing. Oh, there's another one. Can you guys... I don't like you at all. I don't like you at all. I don't like you at all. I'm glad that we're never coming over here again. I'm glad that we're never coming to this side of this station again. Master Chef's knife, blade, and handle. Master, that's what we get. The Master Chef knife. Let's see. Cool. We've got Conserve Energy, which decreases stamina consumption temporarily. That seems like a pretty useful skill, actually. And then we have Furious Slash. Slashes enemies in front of you multiple times. Holding down the attack button will keep attacking. After a certain time, it will trigger a strong finishing attack. So it seems pretty cool, pretty useful. Getting a weapon... sorry, excuse me. Getting a weapon this seemingly... I don't know, maybe we're not as late in the game as I think we are. But getting a new weapon now is kind of like, you know, it's a cool thing, but... I don't think it's as exciting as it was before because I'm probably less likely to use it, seeing as I've already spent resources on other weapons. Saw that coming. Oh, totally. Oh, we do have it equipped. I just had to switch over to... That's what we get. We deserve that. We deserve that. Okay, jeez. Gonna just switch this over to here for the sake of things. Alright, I feel like I was saying some things back there. Okay, we got an item. It's an amulet. It's the Murderer's Puppet amulet. It says increases damage inflicted on humans, okay? Now you're like, yeah, that makes sense, right? But hang on a second, because we have increases damage inflicted on carcasses. So there's a difference between humans and carcasses. Like, obviously we have the one for puppets as well, wherever that may be. It's here somewhere. There it is. Increases damage inflicted on puppets and on carcasses. Those are like the two main enemy types that we've been coming up against. But this one says on humans, and so that is interesting. Joy of having killed a human lies dormant within the clockwork heart. I will kill anything that resembles a human. So, for example, the stalker enemies that we've come up against, like the Owl Doctor and the Survivor, those would certainly be humans. This guy creepily standing there, he's probably a human. So it's interesting in that aspect that they're kind of differentiating now. He's gonna catch us. Nope. They're differentiating now between the groups. I think that's really interesting because I would have at first glance I almost assumed like, oh, the human enemies are like the humanoid enemies, like these guys that have been infected with the disease, but no, I have to remember that those are considered carcasses. So I see you standing over there.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you've got.
Who are you? Oh, okay. Chill. Chill. I think you might be lost.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
Get out of here. Oh. Quick one. Can appreciate that. Good fight so far.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
Alright, chill. Chill out with all that. Can you can you stop, please? Yikes. Making me look foolish right now. Yikes. We're not gonna get that. We're not gonna get that at all. Bummer. Bummer. Probably gonna die here. Don't think I'm gonna use a wish. I'll just take the L and we'll come back.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
I knew they were gonna throw something at me. Again, missed the stagger. You know what though? We haven't gone for try to get a cheeky backstab. Maybe when they go for that jump attack next, we can try that. Oops. You know what?
Welcome to the Never gets old.
That's entirely what I get. That's entirely what I deserve there. I said, I'm not going to use the wish. We'll just take the L. We'll move on. And then I was like, you know what? This seems like a decent opening. I didn't expect to get that pulse cell back. I'll go ahead and I'll use the wish here. And as I'm using it, she jumps in and takes us down. How hilarious. Alright, well deserved. Updated the death toll to 59. We're at 59 on the playthrough now. Alright, so through here. Gonna have the guy drop down on us. Alright, and then just through this room. So, you know what I think I'm gonna do real quick is spend a Fable Catalyst. We just picked one up, so can't hurt. And let's do this. Round 2. Yeah, we are.
Hand over all you got.
We are lost. Okay. Nice.
Welcome to the city of the future. And the future is death.
Right on. Yikes. Yikes. Good moves. Good timing on your end. Little weasel. Huh. Huh.
In a city where everything is upside down.
That's a solid
the
combo.
strong rule, not the wise.
Another good move on their end. Another good move on their end. I got good moves too, though. Nice. They knocked us right out of our Fable Art. That combo keeps getting
In a city
us.
where everything is upside down.
Not anymore, though.
Strong rule, not the right.
That's what we were trying to get earlier. Yikes. Their timing is really pretty spot on. Throw in something. Come on, let's hit this. There we go. I think it's donezo for you.
I don't want to die. I just wanted a full belly. That's not so wrong.
No, it's not. You're right. But you messed with the wrong one. That's kind of a cool outfit. Maybe we'll switch over to that for a bit. We've also got the Robber Weasel's mask, which I don't think that we're gonna wear. But pretty cool mask, pretty cool outfit. I like this. It's like a trench coat. Cool vibes. I'll wear this for a bit. And so this is seemingly, if we can kind of conceptualize the beginning of the game again, this is where we would have fought that policeman with the baton in this room in order to get the very first key to open up the door to get out of the station. So we're just kind of like working through this place in reverse, which I think is kind of cool. And we saw there was a stargazer there, so hopefully we can get there all right. What are you doing? What was that about? She was like burrowing into the ground in order to like send something up at us. Oh no. Alright. Moving and grooving. Got a butterfly nearby. Another gold one. Because these do like a move to like repel you. There it is. It doesn't seem like it does any damage to us. It just kind of pushes you away, making it harder. Alright, so we've got another one of these stabilized alchemical boosters. I think we have 2 of those now. So maybe we'll use this. I don't specifically know what the difference is between the regular one and the stabilized version. Maybe the stabilized version is like a permanent boost, but really couldn't tell you. I haven't used one yet, so we'll have to see. Alright, so we got this one here, we got that one there. Oh, out of Legion. It's been pretty cool finding a weapon that we enjoy that seems to do pretty well in most scenarios. Nice. I love when they have somebody coming out of the bathroom stall. Just a really classic enemy placement, you know? A little bit of a jump scare involved if you're not ready for it. I can appreciate that. So, gotta be getting close to that stargazer. Yeah, so here's like the main foyer. So out here... Okay. So basically the whole, like, this whole area has changed. This is really cool. I can really appreciate this. Because, you know, sometimes it's easy to like be like, oh, well, they just reused the same area, we have to go back to the same area. But it's like, no, like they've completely changed the way that some of these things look. They've changed the enemy placement and the enemy types even, and they've also opened things up, which is really pretty cool. Because like over here, like we came in this door initially, we can't go out that way anymore because it's been blocked off. But also this way up here to the left, this wasn't open before, so this door was closed. So even though we're back in like the same, you know, situation from the beginning, we now have a new area to check out. Oh, hey, look at that. And it's a Trinity door. And we need a Trinity key. So that's perfect. So it seems like we've checked out the central station. And now we're going to go out into Krat there for the second time. So what I'm going to do first is head to the hotel. And we will we'll deliver this letter to Belle. And then we're gonna maybe get a level up and see what other sort of things we can do before coming back out here.
Whatever choice you make.
So we're on the way to 30 with our vitality. And then I think the plan was maybe to put like another couple points into our vigor, which is our stamina.
Good to see you. I was getting worried waiting this long. The situation here seems to be getting worse. Soldiers like me are blunt. So give it to me straight. Is my partner safe? This is Atkinson's handwriting on the letter. When we came to Krat, I never thought it would end like this. Sometimes you meet people who make you believe they'll always be with you. But a life can be snuffed out at any moment. I need to stay alive to notify others of his death. But it feels like something inside me has died as well. Anyway, I appreciate knowing what happened. I mean it.
Yeah. You feel warmth, it said. So that's really interesting. It's been kind of like our springs have been reacting, and the ergo has been whispering, but just said we feel warmth.
No matter what,
So that's kind of, I like that. That makes me feel a little bit better about things. Maybe we didn't need to put an end to that guy, but I do feel like we stand by that decision. I'm gonna use a couple of these, maybe one of these. Just grab a couple more of these ones so that we can make sure that we've got these handy. Don't want to get inflicted with a status ailment and not have anything to heal it. Let's check our inventory really briefly. We've got some half moonstone, so maybe we could use some of that, because this will get a couple of weapons to +7. That could be useful. And we've got 2 Legion calipers currently, so I don't know if there's anything particularly that we want to level up. Maybe we could get Aegis to level 2. I think we have it to level 1 right now, so we could get the guard parry ability. We had previously invested 1 point into the Flamberge to get the range increased, and I still think that that might be a decent play. Increases the explosion range. I wonder if we have a Legion plug. No Legion plugs? Okay. So still looking for seemingly the last one of those. But like maybe if I put one into Fulminous, where we can move while charging the bullet. Let's do that. What do we do, gamers? What do we do? go with the guard parry. We're doing it. We're going to put 1 into movable charge for the Fulminous. We're going to put 1 into wave of fire for the Flamberge. We're going to have these utility items so that if we want to switch over to different Legion arms, we've got some pretty useful choices to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and use probably 2 of these to start. I might need to use a 3rd. And I think that what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our electric coil. Oh, even more expensive than I thought, 860. We're going to upgrade our salamander dagger, and then I think we're going to do the crystal spear as well. Even though we haven't really used the crystal spear very much, it's still, like, part of me thinks that it's still worth upgrading and investing a little bit into. So probably need to do 2 more of those, and I think maybe if I did 1 of these, we'll have enough.
I know my way around.
Definitely salamander dagger. It's kind of between the exploding pickaxe and the acidic crystal spear, but I feel like we get some pretty good damage with the exploding pickaxe as it is, and we haven't really used it at all. Even though we haven't used this crystal spear either, it's like the one unique weapon that we have that does acid attack damage, and that, you know, maybe that's going to be the answer to us in a certain boss fight or something like that, certain encounter. So let's go ahead and break that down. Got a ton of weapon parts, but I think we're feeling pretty good at the moment. The last thing I'm going to do before heading back out to Krat is we're going to stop by our tree. I'm thinking maybe we'll try one of these stabilized alchemical boosters just to see what that does. And we can pick up our gold coin fruit. Alright, so inject booster. Stabilized alchemical booster. So for the next half an hour, it's going to be at an accelerated speed. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's got a little timer at the bottom that says 29 and some seconds. So that's basically for the next half an hour, it's going to move like twice as fast. So we'll harvest twice as much in that time. And then what I've noticed when we've used the standard alchemical booster is that timer is 10 minutes. So basically, for 10 minutes, you get accelerated growth on the tree. So basically, you can get like 2 gold coin fruit in 10 minutes instead of 1. So, is it amazing? Is it game-changing? Not entirely, but if you really need
Stalker,
some gold
please.
coin fruit for some reason, then it'll help you get that. So I think I'm going to grab a couple more of these wish stones. Let's grab at least 2. I have 2 of these, so I'm feeling good about that right now. And we'll hold on to some gold coin fruit just in case we need to like start working on a respec for something, which I don't think that we will, but you never know. Might want to change some things around at some point. So, trying to think if there's anything else that we want to do while we're here. Maybe we can stop by Antonia. I will, I'll do my best to remember to stop back over
Thanks for keeping me
towards the end of this episode and play that new record that we got. It was called Why. And so we can do that at the end of the episode. So if there's anybody watching who is like, hey, I'm okay without listening to the record, then they can kind of, you know, peace out from the video without it being here in the middle that they've got to sift through. So I think timing-wise, I've got about another 20 minutes or so that we can put into this chapter before wrapping up, and that would get us to a good spot where I'd still have a couple of minutes at the end to play that record for us. Yeah, it looks like we're about half an hour into this chapter currently. So, out to Krat version 2.0. It is a foggy night. So yeah, again, I just think that it's cool when they can reuse an area of the game, but in a way that's like somewhat unexpected. Definitely a nice change. These guys are really fascinating to me. They've got like this helmet on, almost like something that you would see on like a submarine or something like that. I'm not even entirely sure. Yeah, I see you, big fella. I want to try to take out the little guys first. Is that okay? Alright. Just me and you, pal. Like, just the way that we've progressively gotten... Don't say things too soon, Goobs. I was gonna say, the way that we've progressively gotten better at combat, like both in having like new options to work with, like things like puppet string and things like the grindstone, and just the more time that we've spent with combat, we've kind of gotten better at putting those combos together. Like taking on that guy just then felt really fun, and just good overall. Like when we first bumped into those guys back at the arcade, it was like, what the heck is this thing? How are we supposed to take out two of these big guys? And they hit hard, but they're kind of slow moving, so you just kind of have to like have that confidence going into the fight, and it definitely helps a lot. Like just know that like, hey, you can do this. You've taken on worse, if that makes sense. So okay, we'll stay away from him for just a moment. Let's clear this out. Half Moonstone. Hey, there we go. So that's, you know, pretty great news for us. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? It's causing disruption, so we want to be careful there. Oh gosh, just like being near it is causing disruption. I don't like you. Don't like you at all. Alright, I'm going to take note of that, and we will go ahead and equip this so that in case our disruption meter gets filled up, we at least have a way to combat that. Don't like those guys. Just being in their proximity is not good. You good, buddy? He's a beefy guy. Yikes. Yikes. Went for the Legion arm play, and I don't have any Legion. Oh! Oh! What the heck, man? Some of this stuff is like, kind of reminding me of like Resident Evil. Don't know if any of you have gotten that same similar kind of vibe. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What the heck was that? What? Oh man, I don't know about that one, gamers. Without a doubt, I staggered him there. That one didn't really feel great. I staggered him there, but he still did some sort of a flurry attack on me. And gotta say, that was definitely not a fun death. Don't know how we feel about that one. Not great, that's for sure. And yeah, I was gonna say, everything is back. Big guy is back, these guys are back, obviously. So it's a tough one. That was a tough one. A lot of times when I die, I can understand why it happened, can maybe see where I made a mistake. But there, it felt like I used my Fable Art, I staggered him, and then I should have been able to get the lethal attack to finish, but on his way down, he was able to attack me. So that's a little bit of a bummer. What the heck? Alright. There we go. And for some reason our death air goes over here. Alright, let's grab this chest so that we don't have to worry about coming back to this corner again. Coil Mjolnir. How about that? And there I go, putting my foot in my mouth, gamers. Because I had just said something about how, oh, getting a weapon this seemingly late in the game, it's not as fun or exciting as it used to be, because we've already got these weapons that we like, that we've upgraded. And there they go, throwing a Mjolnir. I've always struggled trying to say that one. Throwing one of those at us, though. And like, already I can see how cool and useful that weapon's possibly gonna be for us. I'm dead. We're not dead. Thankfully, we're not dead. He hits like a truck, though. Come on, can I get that? There we go. Yeah, so basically, what I was trying to say about this weapon that we just picked up. Okay, so, as we've gone, we've gotten things like the electric coil and the salamander dagger. And these do physical and fire attack damage, right? Then we came across the exploding pickaxe that has this ability called Flame Strike, where basically after we use this attack, your weapon is temporarily imbued with fire. And I'm thinking that that's going to be kind of similar here. Yep, see, it's called Thunder Strike. And so we do an attack, and then after attacking, your weapon is temporarily imbued with Electric Blitz. So it does mostly physical attack, instead of having advanced scaling on it, which I guess is like pretty similar in the sense that the exploding pickaxe, the handle for the exploding pickaxe doesn't have advanced scaling on it, but some of the handles for like the salamander dagger and the electric coil and the acidic crystal spear, they all have advanced scaling on them. So if you're doing an advanced build, those weapons would be pretty useful. But in this sense, oh, look at that, and it's actually like a big hammer. How cool. So this might be like pretty useful for us. Big wide swings. Big charged R2s. And again, we can just put that, we could put that hammer, the hammer head, on like a smaller, like the axe handle if we wanted to, and have a more compact version of the weapon. So super cool. Really, man, just when I thought I got out, they pulled me right back in. Never thought I was out. I've been loving this game from start to finish. So I was just using the, you know, the internet reference. And it looks like there's a second one of those guys up there. So that's cool. Gotta love that. Come here, little buggy. Good news is that they don't seem too strong. I say that and then I'm gonna get killed by one. I mean strong as in they don't have a whole lot of hit points. So they die in like 2 attacks. And it looks like we're heading this direction, which before, if you can kind of visualize and remember, we went that way in order to get to the very first boss, the carnival boss guy, and this way was blocked. So again, reusing some of the same area, but taking us in a different direction that we didn't go before. And here we've got a big guy just going to town on that door. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is throw a... yeah. I think I'm going to throw that on there so we can get a little extra damage against this guy. Make sure there isn't anything that's going to ambush us during this fight. Yikes. Out of stamina. Completely out of stamina. Yikes. Come on, Coobs. Totally wasted that abrasive because we didn't inflict fire damage. Yikes. Yikes again. Alright. Big strong enemy. Yikes. Bad timing for that move, apparently. Gosh. That's definitely a tough feeling as well, when you go to use a Fable Art and just can't, you just get swatted before you can even do anything. Yikes. go. Hey! And we've got ourselves a Legion plug. How great. How great. So we can get our last Legion arm. He broke open that door, and there's a Stargazer in there. So we're gonna go see what this is. Oops! I had a feeling there was gonna be somebody over here waiting. And we got ourselves another half moonstone. How excellent. So I think that what we're gonna do is we're gonna take both of the exploding pickaxe head and the electric Mjolnir up to +7, which is really exciting. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna use this Stargazer, we're gonna go back to the hotel, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a really great place for us to wrap up the chapter. And we're gonna go upgrade some weapons, and we're gonna listen to a record. So what I'll do is I'll say thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed this chapter. When we come back next time, we're gonna go check out what they're calling the abandoned apartment out in Krat, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much again for being here. I have been and always will be Koobs. Peace and love to you, gamers. For any of you that want to stick around and just kind of, you know, listen to the record, we'll do that in just a moment. I'm gonna run over here and get some weapons upgraded. So this is to get my weapon to +6. I'll have plenty of those. I have those to get it to +7, so I need to go and get some
No matter what, serving Vulcan.
of the basic resources, which are the hidden moonstone. I need 7 of these. So we'll do that.
I know my way around.
Upgrade weapon. So +1, +2, and +3. Pretty cool. Liking these weapons, liking the variety of weapons that we've got in this loadout. So we'll take that to +7. We'll take that to +7. And now we are grooving, gamers. We got some +7 weapons. Got a nice variety here. Some weapons that have built-in electric blitz or acid or fire damage. And then we've got some weapons that just seem cool. The coil Mjolnir and the exploding pickaxe. And both of these have a unique fable art that adds some electric blitz or some fire to the weapons. Just awesome. Let's assemble weapons, and let's see what's going to go well with this one, because I don't think that we're going to keep it on the coil Mjolnir. Nope, don't want to do that. That's the one I'm already using. Well, it's got some good damage to it. Maybe something like that. I do think maybe the fire axe handle will be a good way to go for that one. But that means that we need to find something else for our salamander dagger. Maybe we can do something like this. So let's see, let's take a look at both of those. The new salamander dagger, it's got kind of like a spear. Yeah, I could see that being cool. It's quick, it's fast. I mean, yeah, I think that works. The ability is concentrate, which increases our attack temporarily. That seems great. That's a really great combination there. And then we've got this, which is like, yeah, it's a little bit slower, but big attacks. Kind of slow and heavy, but very much like akin to having a big hammer. And then we can do our Thunder Strike attack. That's pretty cool. And now it's lit up with Electric Blitz. I like it. I dig it. Pretty cool. Happy with where we're at right now, for sure. And got some other cool weapons. I've said it before. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it again, gamers. I love the mechanic that they have in place when it comes to these weapons. mixing and matching the blades and the handles, putting things together, coming up with your own combinations, just seems cool. So let's go ahead. This is 3 minutes long. I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic so that you guys can just enjoy. And there we have it. Another beautiful, beautiful song. And we feel warmth. So again, just an interesting thing. Wondering how all of these changes are affecting us. I noticed the cat was just sitting up there, so I wanted to make sure he was put on the, given some attention with the camera during that. But thanks so much again for being here. We'll catch you in next episode. I think that this is either chapter 28 or 29. I think I called it 29, but maybe it was chapter 28 the whole time. Who knew? We'll see. I'm gonna go find out. I'll catch you later. Peace and love.